Right now, my entire Viking event progress depend on one building. And if it doesn't work, I may just have ruined my whole strategy. Let me show you how far we are in the Viking event and whether the 3 beehives rule is actually carrying or collapsing. So right now I'm in my Viking city, let's say it like this, is the beginning of the day 2. Now, what I did with the 3 beehive, I think some of you may watch my previous video where I speak about how I built just a single tavern and 3 beehives. This is something new that I want to do as an approach. So far, this thing actually did very nice. Very nice. Now from there I was having enough honey to actually open the second tavern. Right now this is level 4 tavern, the third one, and actually the fourth one. So far this is actually working very nice for me. Now if I go and stash I have like 7 of these beehives. I have 4 fish ports. I have 4 taverns, 3 ports, and some buildings. I mean these normal houses. Now where I actually start doing some risks, and before I jump into the risk I take, make sure you hit one like on the video. Also subscribe for more Heroes of History Epic Empire videos, and turn the bell notifications so you know when I post my new video. The biggest risk I make was with this port that you're seeing right here. This is Sailor Port. At one point in your research bar, in your progression, you're going to be able to go for these dragon boats. Unlock the Sailor Port. Now I was thinking this one is way too far away. I think unlocking the expeditional pier is a little far away, and I was like, now I want to go for the unlocking the tavern, but at the same time, if I want to go for the pier, I mean this update is on top. The med house is on bottom, so if I go for med house, I will not be able to go for this one. So I decide I'm going to go from the bottom. Maybe I'm going to open the beehive. We're going to see, but yeah. So I opened this one and I built this Sailor Port. Now why it may actually end up to be a mistake, because this building compared to the rest of the buildings, this one is taking like 3 cubes. You see, it's like 3 cubes. This one is actually taking 4 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have like 2 left. So if I didn't actually build this one, I was maybe going to be able to have like 2 buildings here. And by having like 2 buildings here, I may have more production. It can be more production for fish. It can be more production for Sailor Pier. So this is something that I take a risk, and I'm going to see what is going to happen at the end of the day. Obviously, I'm going to share with you also my progress, how far I am in this whole picture. So I take huge risk with this Sailor Port. Just start getting goods and preparing for the next stage that is going to be after level 20. So far I only need ceramic treasure and gold treasure. This is the only thing I'm currently needing. So that was something like overkill, and I really hope it don't actually broke my strategy, because I was be able to build 1 fish port, and I mean 1 fish pier and 1 expeditional pier. I was able to actually build right here. So yeah, this is the biggest risk I'm right now taking by building this one. But from the 3 beehives, I'm extremely happy with the outcome. I have like I mean, this is tavern level 4, like 4 taverns is the beginning of day 2. If I go and check it out where I'm in the ranking, I'm actually in the bronze. I can say like 50 below the silver class. I believe I'm going to be able to actually jump in the silver. I want to point out a couple of things also. At the night, I was like 10 or maybe 11 hours out. So like 2 days, I didn't sleep for like 6 hours or 7 hours or 8 hours. Not logging in the game. It was like 10 or maybe 11 hours. So, you know, this couple 3-4 hours can actually make a difference. But yeah, here we are. And so far I'm happy with the progress. Now, from point of where I'm in form of rewards, we actually finished all of this one from level... I'm at the level 19. I'm at level 19 and I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to actually get this fragment of Ashoka. Now, am I going to be able to get to level 35? I don't believe it. I mean, I really don't believe it. I'm going to be able to do it. And I think actually, if this is the like day 2, the beginning of the day 2, we're going to have day 1. And after this, we're going to have some hours. So we actually can go very far away in the rewards if we continue doing what we're doing right now. At least I believe I'm going to be able to hit like for 3 days. I believe I'm going to make like 10 levels for 3 days. I make like 20 levels in like how much time? I don't remember how much time. But yeah, this is so far the progression I'm having. A lot of people actually ask me in my Discord, yo, Burgas, can you share your progress with the 3 Beehive? I was also planning to try 3 Beehive, and right now you're going to see my progress with 3 Beehive and getting more honey ahead in your development. So hit one like and subscribe if you're interested how this thing is going to finish in Heroes of History Epic Empire. Obviously right now is something that I didn't actually plan, but I'm going to do it. We're going to make some summons. Maybe, I don't know, where is the rally, by the way? I have to first of all check it out. Is the rally actually close? So, you know, to use my summons at the rally, we're going to open it and I'm going to post it here. So if I see close, the rally of heroes is actually when the Egypt start. So I believe the Vikings is going to catch rally of heroes the beginning. So I'm going to save my summonings for now. Yeah, definitely going to save my summonings. So from point of how much space there is left, I just built my tavern right here. So, you know, I have like 4 empty space here. I can actually put it like this. So it's like 4 cubes here. And on other places, I think I have like 1 cube here, as you can see. And I have 1 cube here. Everything is stuck at very... Oh, yeah, 1 more here. Everything is stuck at very close. Very close. And yeah, I'm so happy with the Viking event, by the way. The one with the Arabic cultures. With this coffee, brother, with this coffee, it was absolutely brutal. I was making some crazy coffee stuff when, you know, when this event was there. I think I give it up at one point. But here we're going to get Ashoka. We're going to get 5 sculptures of Ashoka. I already take a couple sculptures, I think, and right now, if I go over the Ashoka, I have like 60 points of the Ashoka to Eternalize the Ashoka. I'm very close. I need like 40 more, and if I check again, the calendar we're going to be able to get from the Viking 5. I'm going to definitely get this 5, 100% sure. I'm going to be from Stamina Rush. I believe I'm going to be able to get this extra 5 again. And there is Egypt giving 5 and a Rally of Heroes. Now, Rally of Heroes, I believe I'm going to be able to get it. So Viking 5, Stamina Rush 5, Egypt 5, this is 15, and 20 from a Rally of Heroes. Now, from the other place I can actually get is from here. I'm still like at level 127, so I need just 30 more to get the 15 fragments of Ashoka. Only 30 more, so I'm confident I'm going to be able to actually do that also. How much more of this is leaving now? From the Viking I already get like 910, 950. From Stamina Rush maybe I'm going to get something extra. From the Egypt I'm going to get something for sure, like 950. There is a what is this thing here? I cannot see. Historic spoils. I have no idea what is this thing, but definitely is going to give me some points there also. And Gladiator Glory is also going. So I believe I'm going to get the final 15. Now here is the thing. Some people are saying that the moment you finish this one, when you start over, you're going to basically start the same. So you're going to start with 10 heads. I'm not like 100% sure is this correct or not, but I hear some people saying that. So the only way to find out is actually to finish this thing. So I'm confident that I'm going to get Ashoka. I remember there was one dude under my video saying, if you don't get Ashoka, I have no idea who is going to get Ashoka. Pointing out that I win the competition on the first place for the summonings. I was extremely lucky, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I get extremely lucky. I'm not so sure I'm going to get the same amount of luck if this thing actually happen again. But yeah, this is so far with the 3 Beehive update and the risk I take with the Sailor Port, and little update over the Ashoka, how the things there are moving and in which direction. So if you go that far in this video, make sure you hit one like, it means a lot for my channel, and subscribe for more Heroes of History Epic Empire videos, and turn the bell notification so every time I post a video or I go live streaming, you're going to get notification. I wish you a great day. Go check it out, this video here, it may be interesting for you. Again, I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.